Hey guys,
Arthur?
hold on.
Why?
You know why. She's gonna kill herself when she hits the liquor.
Sure, but I guess that's her choice. I'll try speaking with her.
Thanks, Arthur. I'll try too. But we both know it won't work.
Well, why'd you come talk to me about it then? All right. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of my RDR2 blind playthrough in 2025. I have customized Arthur's winter outfit. This is what we're rolling with. It's a little hard to see everything, but it is a more rough and tough kind of out in the wilds winter look. That's what this outfit's good for. It's good for cold weather. So I don't have it. I think the only upscale thing I'm wearing, and you can't see it, is leather suspenders. The jacket looks nice, but everything else kind of has patches or it's lower level work clothing. You know, that style. Let's not call it lower level. It's like work clothing. So we'll take our new horse here. Here's what we got going on. Let's look at the map. So we just got the mission from Tilly. We need to go talk to Karen, right? But as far as yellow circles and stuff, we have, well, not just yellow, but we have Sadie Adler here. Now that really interests me. She's been quiet all the way up to this point. We have something called Algie Davison here. I don't remember what this was about, but it looks like we're robbing somebody. So it's probably a cabin. We have Trelawney, Josiah Trelawney right here. We have a question mark, a stranger that not exactly at the top of my list, but it's there in Saint Denis. And we have the mayor to go talk to. Remember, we got the letter from him about knocking on the back door for a clandestine meeting. So my thought is we should do these in groups. So this is all Saint Denis. It would be more efficient to do them all together, right? But before getting there, Sadie really grabs my attention. I want to knock that one out first. And before I knock her out, I want to go down and check this out. So this is what we're going to start with. It is, I think, 10:30 in the morning, 11 in the morning. And let's check our status. This is your Wednesday episode, if I'm not mistaken. Arthur is underweight. And our horse is fit, clean, and calm. Okay, so we've got a couple things to do before we take off. Number one, Arthur needs to eat. Let's give him some plain plump bird and a can of strawberries and a carb. That hat probably should be black, but I don't have very many options for black hat, just Arthur's hat, which actually might, tell you the truth, be a really good fit. I probably should have stuck with that. Okay, next, let's take a look at our journal. We haven't looked at that in a while. Okay, page. Another body that seems linked. Okay, you know what? This is where I left off, I guess. The execution. Moving forward. The mayor of Saint Denis Mansion. Shady Belle, my lord, now I've done everything. I went to a ball like a fool in a fairy tale. The mayor of Saint Denis, Dutch, got us invited by old Signor Bronte, and off we trooped, trussed up like turkeys for Thanksgiving and waxed and polished and primped to within an inch of our lives. Bronte did not mingle with the other guests, but lorded over the place like a Roman emperor deciding who to have killed for his fun. Place was full of drunks, lunatics, liars, and clowns, but the thing was kind of fun. Managed to not get into too much trouble and may have some business. All right. Opportunities on account of inquiries there. We shall see, I guess. Seeing Bill dressed up like an ambassador and awkward as a schoolgirl was one of the funniest moments of my life. Met Evelyn Miller, the writer, which was amazing for Dutch. Met the mayor. Dutch and Hosea seem to think this dump is a world of possibilities. They want to look into the bank and some other business opportunities. We shall see. As long as we can keep ahead of the Pinkertons and Mr. Cornwall, the rest of them for a while, maybe we shall be okay. All right. Next. Got that new horse, and that's the end of it. Okay, so that's the other thing that we're working on is bonding with our new horse.
Yeah.
And off we go. A robin, apparently. What are you all pissed about? That must have been a rattler over there.
You're okay, boy.
I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm not gonna be as nice to you as I was to Black Velvet. Black Velvet is a female. She gets held to a different standard. You are a male warhorse.
You're all right.
If you don't act like one, I will be all over you like white on rice until you do. No geldings. Not sure how far of a ride this is. It didn't seem like it was very far away.
Yeah.
We need to come up with a name. Let's see, I already came up with a name. We're going to call him El Cid. I just need to find out where to change his name at. There we go. Bonding level 2. Hold RB and tap X when stationary to perform this. Oh, rearing. Okay. Well, let's try that.
Slow it up.
Yeah. Assert yourself. You're fearsome. A valiant charger. Laying waste to everything before you. You are something to be feared and trembled before. That's right, boy.
All right, boy. Yeah, good boy.
There you go. It does kind of seem like as long as he acts right, he's going to get treated better than Black Velvet too. But I think that's just because I'm more cognizant of horse care now. And we're actively training him. So encouragement's a part of it. Search the home for the debt. You got to give the carrot and the stick when training. Now, we need to be prepared for the notion that we may not even be able to get into here. I should have brought my shotgun. I don't know who's up to what here. Oh, hello. Didn't get jumped. Stuff's normally in the fireplace. Double-barreled shotgun. I already got one of them. I'm not going to do that. Well, doggone it. I did it. I just meant to holster my weapons. I didn't think I was on that thing. Shoot, man. How do I get rid of this? I don't think there's an option to actually drop it. I think I'd have to pick something else up. I know that there's a way. I had to investigate that a few episodes back, quite a few episodes back, but I don't remember. It involves the horse inventory, but I don't remember how to do it. So there was nothing in there? That box. What's in that pine box, man? That looks like it's kind of important. Guess not. All right. Let's try to be somewhat expeditious about this. Open cabinet. Open drawer. Open the other drawer. Alright, close it all up. What about over here? No. Alright, this room is clear. Let's, I guess, move to the kitchen. Oh, wait. Nightstand. How old are them cigarettes? Any signs of recent use? Take these premiums. Got the card. Nothing here. Yes, sir. We will grab that food. Take the crackers. Take the ground coffee. Take it all. Take. We takers, I guess. Takers. Takers are kind of scumbags normally. Gotta bounce that out with being a little bit of a producer at least. Ah, side table. Closed drawer. Potent snake oil. Okay, this room is cleared. I think this was the front door. Yeah. Come down the hall. Nothing. Open cabinet. Well, side table, I guess. Open drawer. Closed drawer. Side table. Open cabinet. Closed cabinet. About the wardrobe. Miracle tonic. Search drawer. Closed drawer. Closed wardrobe. What about the chest? This is maybe a likely spot. Well, yeah, Algae's debt money. There we go. It's probably algae. Debt successfully recovered. Good for us. We're going to go through the rest of the place. Just for the inconvenience. This is a convenience fee right here, algae. We had to come out here and find your debt. So, we're going to collect a little bit for ourselves. There's another door. Yes, sir. Okay, I've covered both rooms. I covered the living room. I covered the kitchen. We're done. We're done. Alright. Debt collected. Collection fee assessed and collected.
All right, boy.
Okay, so we will now head back to camp. We should talk to Karen first. Then we're going to talk to Sadie. All right, boy. Let's go. That pearl coat looks good in the rain, huh? Look at how sleek she looks. I started to call her a she for the same reason that I call nice looking cars a she. You know, when you pretty, you pretty. Hey, that little jolt of speed wasn't bad. Let's find out what he's got. He's not in top form yet either, so this is not bad. See, what was I telling you? Like, we got the best of both worlds here. We got speed and strength in a warhorse. An Andalusian blend of Iberian and Arabian bloodlines. That's what we've got.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
hey,
me,
Karen.
Arthur.
Welcome back, Arthur.
Speaking of, let's see what she has to say.
You look well.
Thank you, Arthur.
Okay, guess not. Maybe at the campfire or something.
Okay, boy.
I don't want this gun. I need to go up and maybe have it not on the horse. Let's do that.
Whoa.
I feel like I need to do that anyway. Because I got a bunch of weapons on my horse that I don't necessarily need. I already had 2 different shotguns on there and I only need 1. Now there's Sadie right there. We're going to talk to her here in just a second. All right. Weapons. Locker, horse. I want to keep the pump action, I think. So I'm going to store that in the locker. I don't need both of these. I like the Springfield. I might not even need that and the rolling block. I'm not sure if those 2 are in the same category. They kind of look like it. The rolling block having a little bit better range and a little bit better damage. Well, I suppose I'll keep it. Golly, look at the damage here. Is the repeater better than the Springfield? No, not quite. Accuracy is... oh, the damage is nowhere near, but the accuracy is really nice on that repeater. Okay, then I got the shotgun. Just seems like a lot, you know. Got to cycle through them all. Kind of hate it. I had something in mind, and it's done. Departed. Well, I guess we'll call that good. I don't need to equip anything. Oh, I remember what it was. Varmint ammunition. Where do I get that? Pistol cartridges. Because I'm flat out. I don't see any there. We'll have to go to a gun store and buy some.
Hey, kid.
In the meantime, let us make some purchases. First, give all debts. I guess that was part of Algie's. Got to give that over. Okay, then we're going to contribute items. Right? Then we're going to hit the ledger. And order some ammunition. To do provisions, medicine, lodging, ammunition. Yep. Okay. Good to go. How am I, I don't know how I'm doing on my pistol ammunition. I'm not sure how to check that in camp. Would it be in the satchel? Recent provisions, tonics, ingredients, materials, kit, valuables, and documents. I would expect to have a whole area dedicated to ammunition if it was going to be here. And I don't see it. So we are going to press on. We're going to go talk to Sadie now. I'm not, the varmint ammo is on the to-do list, but it's not a pressing need until we go hunting. I don't even mean hunting for food. I mean like those rattler skins that we need.
How you doing, Mrs. Adler?
How are you? Been quite a journey since I joined you fellas.
Yes.
And now you and Dutch have joined high society. Oh, Lord above.
Yeah, it seems so.
I think my days in polite society are over.
Well, I just saw Bill Williamson at a party at the San Denise's mayor's house. If he can do it, anyone can.
You get any leads?
Yeah, I think so.
You know so, Arthur Morgan. Come on. We need to talk. Miss Adler, will you excuse us?
When you gonna let me come robbing with you, Dutch?
My lord, a few more like her, we could take over the whole world.
If you're more like her, there wouldn't be much of a world left.
Yes,
Yeah.
perhaps. Now, the trolley bus station. I went down there. I took a look at it. I think we can hit it.
I ain't never robbed in a city before.
Well, you leave the planning to me. You'll ride with me.
Always. Is it just you and me?
No, we'll need one more, I reckon.
I say Lenny.
Not Micah.
Well, that depends if you want a massacre or a payday.
No, I wish that there was something I could do to make the two of you get along better.
Well, that's easy. Make him change.
Very funny. What is that?
Uh-oh.
What the hell have they done to me?
Look, there in the tree line.
Everybody take cover! O'Driscoll boys are coming!
I ain't got no good weapons on me. Oh wait, that carbine repeater's dang good. Yeah, never mind. I take it back.
Women and children, inside! Rest of you, hold your ground!
We got you now! No one's
Mark, they need help. Get down there.
Okay. On my way.
Get down there and help them.
Damn crap. Come on, damn Driscoll.
What's happening? Driscoll's, get upstairs.
Hold in here. Stay away from the window. Nearly got him.
Oh, he's gonna get it good.
Get inside fast. Come on, quick. Don't let anyone back through that door.
Look out left! They're on horseback!
Sons of bitches! Look! Wagon!
They're getting overwhelmed! Fall back to the house! Falling
What
back!
the hell? What in God's name? What's going on? We're over!
Just keep shooting! Don't be a hero! Come back!
Get them doors barricaded!
Push the cabinet. Okay. I can't see. Okay.
Get those doors barricaded quick. Good. Now, everyone, I got this. Get these windows covered quick. John, you take the windows over there. Charles, you take the side doors there. Arthur, you take the windows in the back. Go.
You all ladies, kids, and geriatrics, where's your fighting men?
Is everyone accounted for?
I think.
Hey! I said, is everyone accounted for?
I don't know! I think! Damn, Kieran. Should never have taken that O'Driscoll in.
That's Mrs. Adler. She's still out there! Cover me.
Okay.
I don't see her. Jump through the window. I'd like to. X. X.
Mrs. Adler! Sadie? Sadie! Sadie?
Come on,
Why
you
didn't
kick
get
ass.
inside?
Let's go.
And miss all this? Come on, Arthur.
Now we go back.
What a wildcat.
We need you in the house, Mrs. Adler.
Oh, she ain't coming. Where's my... Oh, here.
Oh, no, they don't.
Land this, quick.
Over there! They're in a skiff!
Sadie!
Stop trying to convince her and start letting her be a warrior. It's what she is.
This is what you paid
Where's Sadie at? Here she is. Okay.
Yeah, why don't you?
Take time to loot in the middle of a gunfight. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sadie, we were at the house. There's a difference between being a warrior and being unhinged. I need you under control.
I'm running!
What are you doing? They was ready for us. Follow me. Let's do O'Driscoll town. I ain't gonna die home ain't gonna be pleased, buddy. Let's get it.
You failed here.
Okay, she was pressing the initiative.
Cowards. We okay? I think so. Except for Karen here. Poor kid. Mr. Swanson, would you take this boy and bury him someplace near, but not too near?
Of course.
Charles, help me with the body.
We need to get this place cleaned up. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw. Already taking care of it. Come on now, work.
Colm O'Driscoll.
That man can really hate.
Ooh, they blinded
I,
him before
Arthur.
they cut his head off.
So can I. We need to get moving. Away from here.
So we should start looking for another camp.
You ain't thinking big enough, Arthur. You ain't seeing the vastness of our problems and our opportunities.
I'm not sure I get you.
You will, son. You will. Meet me near the trolley station. We got work.
Shall we?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's a development.
He saved my life, and I could not save his. Mrs. Adler fought braver than any of us. She is driven by powerful forces I scarcely understand. That's what love has done to her, I guess.
Okay, so does the map look the same? Do we have the same missions available? Get out of there. I want the map. Spoke to Sadie. We cleared this area off. St. Denis gonna tell us. Yes. Everything's still available, plus Dutch now. Okay. So we're gonna go talk to Trelawney. The stew is currently being prepared. Check again afternoon.
Long time, boy.
All right. Well, that was exciting. And Sadie's becoming involved with the gang. Kind of forcing her way in, to be honest. I like it. I like it. It's assertive in the right kind of way. You know, it's not like she's being bossy or she's pestering anybody. She just is who she is.
Yeah.
In an outfit like this, you just can't get on the field without trust, and trust takes time. So, you heard her say she asked Dutch, "When are you going to let me help you go robbing?" She's been chomping at the bit, and she hasn't been a bitch about it. That's smart, right? That's disciplined. That's understanding the social dynamics at play.
Yep.
Rather than throwing a temper tantrum and demanding everybody pay attention to you. Man, the more I think about it, the more I like Sadie. I like how she operates. And I like her character, like her demeanor, I like her courage. She's got an axe to grind, obviously. That can be a bit of a double-edged sword. Yeah, I mean, half this story revolves around Dutch saying there's no room for vengeance, right? Something to that effect. He don't always walk that line, but it's like the goal. Uh-oh.
Hey,
Nobody does any robbing but me.
you Lemoyne Raiders.
What sleeping in the bed is like.
Maybe.
Well, I probably have been witnessed for that, but I don't know if anybody's going to be pissed about it. Nobody seems to like these guys, you know? There's somebody coming, but I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna gun him down or anything. Where's that other body at? Because I got my mask on, so I don't think I can be identified. There might be a crime reported, but I don't think I could be found out for it.
Okay, boy. Let's go.
No, man, he didn't even care.
Yep.
It seems like people generally see us as doing the right thing there. Open season on Lemoyne Raiders. We could rob them blind and nobody will bat an eye.
What in the hellfire?
What are you all concerned about? Who are you?
Andiamo!
I didn't mean to draw my weapon, to be honest. Maybe I already had it drawn. Maybe that's what got him all squirrely. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
It's time to be saved. It's time to be safe. You, one of you, please take a pamphlet.
Are you feeble-minded?
What? I want to know if my player is hot. No, we're doing good, okay. But we are still underweight. What time is it? 10:39. I don't think I need to eat yet.
Hello, how are you today? Excuse me, sir. Can I bother you for a minute of your time?
You cannot. Good luck with your endeavors and everything. It's a free country, but I don't agree with you. I don't know. That's a hard... I talked about that earlier. If I could be king for a day, would I strip all women of their right to vote? I've got a couple aunts that are really tied in. Like, they know what's going on. But I also kind of seem to feel like they're kind of the exception to the rule.
What is your problem?
So, I suppose the question will be, is that, I can't, there we go.
What the heck is your problem?
Sorry, folks. I realize I shouldn't have been there. That's, that's a pedestrian area. I would want to find out some way to discover whether, if there's a difference between the two genders on who knows more, because there's a lot of dudes that don't know what's going on either. I think my concern, and I'm not saying this is true, I'm saying I would want to look into it, but just my impression on how things work, and I think it's by design, is women are just more gullible. I think that's practically required, because if you look at how much women have to be willing to forgive and then believe in men again, you know, I mean, after some of the absolute predatory methods that men employ, I think there's a sweetness and an innocence to a female that lends itself also to gullibility. And also, I think that women have, like, their superpower, in my opinion, is their spidey sense.
Nice to see you again, sir.
Their intuition.
Did you change your mind about donating by any chance?
Whenever I would deploy to Iraq, I always tried to have, I said almost had, I misspoke. This was my choice. I always aimed to have at least one female on what was a relatively small team for my shop, because I value that intuition, And I believe that women see the world differently and that they see things that guys miss. So I want to fill those gaps in myself and my team. The vast majority of my team being masculine, right? Now, I wanted the right kind of female. The other thing I feel like they bring just by waking up in the morning is a certain civility. They just tend to calm dudes down.
That is just the way it is.
I'm telling you, no matter how unruly guys are, whenever there's a lady in the room, it's less than if there wasn't. That's my take on things. So part of that intuition, though, means that if their intuition gets fooled, they're at a disadvantage. And I think their intuition is based on a feel, an instinct. I'll tell you more here when we're done.
There you are, dear boy.
Yes, here I am.
Well, we're going to need to get you smartened up a bit.
Why?
Well, you can't play at the tables on a Lanahassee riverboat looking like this.
Yeah?
Okay.
If you want to fit in so well that no one will realize you're there to rob the place. Now, come on.
Are we still doing that?
Of course. We're going to fix you up so fine no one will notice a thing.
Okay, just because I don't want to leave that point lingering for 30 minutes, what I would wrap up there on is that what happens is that whenever you pass their truth meter, especially sometimes fellas really are telling the truth. Like you hang the moon for them in that moment, and that will slip right through a woman's defenses because he's being honest. And other people just know how to mimic it really well. And that's the big downfall there for them. That's their weak spot, is their spidey sense doesn't trigger if their system, their quote unquote system, determines you're telling me the truth. And what is it that sets that off? Well, if you talk real nice, it's the Barack Obama approach. If you're very civil, if you look good in a 3-piece suit, if you present in a way that's very it sounds really reasonable and open-minded, man, that's like catnip to females. And so that's the part that I'm talking about, is like whenever it comes to voting, can they be gained on both genders? You have people who just simply aren't plugged in. That, I think, is more likely to be just equally represented. But on the side of being fooled, getting gained, getting played, which gender does that happen to more often? And I think we could probably test that with a whole slew of things to come up with that answer. And if that answer is that women are very gullible or they're very prone to it, then I sure would like to run a simulation to see what would happen to this country if we didn't have a bunch of females voting. Like I say, I don't know what the right answer is here. I don't know. And for some of you, the fact that I'm saying I don't know is like it's going to be marked as an evil. I'm saying I'm willing to entertain the idea that we should look into it. So probably an unpopular opinion, but there you go.
Hello, can I help you, gentlemen?
Yes, my friend here is in need of a new suit. We are playing on the riverboat this evening.
Excellent. Well, you'll find all my inventory in the catalog here.
I get to pick out my own thing. Well, what if I just put on the suit that...
Might I suggest
Well, it doesn't look like him,
town
though.
suit, sir. Perfect for the occasion, I'd say.
Okay, so town
Makes
suit.
this gentleman look like the Duke he really is. It was the English's fault his grandfather had to emigrate. A bitter and jealous people.
Superb quality.
You can see the aristocrat in his profile. The heavy brow from all the inbreeding.
Come
Oh,
on, dear
jeez.
boy, don't be shy.
I guess we read it. The centerpiece, okay, bespoke fine 3-piece town suit. Show all your friends and family. We call the attention of fastidious consumers to this
Chop,
lavish
chop.
men's evening
Let's
suit.
get you out of that cattle wear and into something decent.
Comes with our binding guarantee. Okay, fine. View. Suitable for hot temperatures. I gotta be honest, I like my own clothing setup more than this, but this is okay. Can I can't customize it, huh? The Whitmore catalog. Is there anything else? Not really. Well, frickin' fine. I guess we'll go with this. Buy it.
A very good choice, sir.
Okay. I mean, it's not amazing.
Let's get you to the barber.
Sure. Good luck tonight, gentlemen.
Herr Strauss has scoped the whole thing out. It's quite ingenious, actually.
What is?
The action he has planned. Indeed, it's not much of an action at all. You play cards and win. And you're going to bet very big and flamboyantly while you win. And everyone's going to think you're some new money from the oil fields come to lay it on thick and drunk. All the while, Herr Strauss will be signaling you in your line of sight. When you bust the place, they'll take you upstairs to pay you off. And that is when Javier comes in, and you take whatever you want.
You don't think they might see an armed Mexican coming into the safe with me?
Sure, they might, but perhaps not. You will see.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, don't be so jaded. We both know this is just the kind of innocent fun you thrive on.
Well, after the past couple of months, armed robbery don't seem such an innocent pastime.
No, but we, you, all of us, will be done here soon.
I hope so.
Come on. My good man, could you smarten up my dear hick friend here?
All right. Cut
this
hair.
Unlikely fellow has made himself a fortune in the oil fields and learned himself not a lick of manners or gentlemanly deportment.
Well, very good, sir.
No, it's not good. Not good at all. Not if they're going to let him play big at the tables tonight. Make him look like a prince, sir.
There, very smart.
Come on, let's get to the docks.
All
I've
right.
arranged some transportation for us.
We hustling people. See, look what I was just talking about. Look nice, smell nice, talk nice. Right? But you a snake.
Keeping a gentleman waiting. I don't know. George, to the Grand Corrigan, please.
Grand Corrigan, sir.
Well, look at you. From Toad to Prince.
Yeah, this is a bit much, ain't it? The coach?
We can't whinny up there on horses like a bunch of countrified yokels. You're a brash oil man. Money to burn. Which reminds me, no shuffling and mumbling. Puff your chest out. Get outside yourself.
Yeah, all right. This ain't Hampton. So, who's a mark? Is he all right, by the way, the driver?
Oh, yes, don't worry. George and I go way back. It's a man called Desmond Blythe. Made a fortune in hosiery of all things. Likes to play fast and always keep some extra collateral in the safe upstairs.
So, if Strauss is sitting behind him, how does he know what cards I got?
He won't. But the dealer has recently become a very good friend of mine.
Another one.
Don't worry, Arthur. We're all the authors of our good fortune. He'll make sure you get the right cards.
What could possibly go wrong?
Indeed.
What a scam.
And
all right.
What money am I playing with?
Don't worry. That has all been arranged. Your chips will be waiting. Ah, there she is. Come on.
Okay.
Arthur, leave any weaponry here. They'll search us when we get on. George, we'll collect these from you later.
Doggone, I gotta give up my weapons again?
Good luck, sir.
I hate that.
Now remember what I said, Arthur. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Yes, yes, believe me, I heard every word.
Watch Strauss, listen to the dealer, and this should be a very lucky night.
Alright, look the part, act the part, everything else is in play.
Gentlemen,
Just gotta sell
how
it.
wonderful to see you. Arthur, you remember this pair of boys we met in New York?
Oh, certainly.
Come on. Champagne is on dear old Arthur. He's rich as can be and feeling luckier than a turkey that survived Thanksgiving.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, dear boy. Come on, let's head aboard. Drinks on Arthur. Champagne.
I'm afraid we require all patrons to hand over their guns.
Good time. The tables await.
I'll go find myself a change of clothes.
Okay.
You seem unsure.
Robbing a heavily armed riverboat without a gun tends to bring out the self-doubt in me.
These people are virtually idiots. This is simple stuff. Now have a good time, but don't lose too much money or your wife is going to kill me.
Whatever you say.
Now where can I...
Strauss knows the hands that will be dealt. Follow his instructions while playing poker. Okay.
Are you playing tonight,
We're at the
sir?
next table over.
Are you joining us?
I am indeed. How are you gentlemen doing tonight?
Good evening, gentlemen. Arthur Callahan. Sorry I'm late. I had some unfinished business at the bar.
Desmond Blythe. Evening. Not to worry. Welcome to the game, Mr. Callahan. Okay, gentlemen, let's play.
I hope you're a player. Been too many cowards at these tables recently. Nothing less dignified than a man afraid to lose a little money.
Look at this. Chips already stacked up waiting for me. I
All
like
right.
this joint already.
We aim to please, sir.
So, right button to look at Strauss.
How are we all fared?
Some better than others.
If we all fared the same in life now, where would the fun be?
Quiet.
Wait, not Desmond Blythe, the hosiery king. I should have brought my other wallet.
Not my preferred title, but yes, you should have.
Take your turn. Alright, well, we're gonna call.
Call. What the hell?
Call. Good God, are you men or mice?
Seven, 10. So we got a pair of queens.
Okay, sorry, boys, I'm taking it all.
We'll see
Whoa,
about
really?
that.
7, 10.
Hell with
It's okay. Call on a pair of queens. Okay.
You know what? Call. Here we go, then. Hello, my ladies.
Mr.
Three
Blythe
queens.
wins with 3 queens.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I guess it's just you and me now, friend.
Yes, it is.
Time to see if you're really the man you seem to think you are.
Likewise, Mr. Blythe.
So, what business are you in, Mr. Callahan?
I'm an oil man, for my sins.
Funny, I haven't heard of you.
Oh, you will. You know, I thought about getting into hosiery, but I just look better in a suit.
I would stick to oil, Mr. Callahan. I don't think you have a future on the stage.
You sound just like my wife.
Oh, there's Strauss way there in the background. Okay, he's saying yes, keep betting. Gotcha.
Sometime before 1900 would be nice.
Oh, from 52 to 104.
Raise.
Call.
Jack 10-7.
Sorry to do this to you, but I have no choice. All in.
So we gotta check Strauss. He says yes.
I'm all in.
Got a pair of queens.
Interesting. Pair of cowgirls.
Yep, he had 2 jacks.
Shit. Shit. I guess my luck held. Is that you done?
Done?
Bust. Or, you got something else to play with?
Meaning?
Well, I heard there was some big boys on this boat. Maybe that's not you. No offense.
Sit your hillbilly ass down.
Why?
I got a watch.
Look at you.
An expensive one. Real fine. Swiss. A Reutlinger, no less. It's in the safe upstairs. It's worth more than you.
Okay. I trust you.
Now play.
As you wish.
So, you must know Leviticus Cornwall, big oil man like you.
Of course, we've crossed paths. I was fortunate enough to tour a little operation of his up in New Hanover.
We ain't lying.
Let's
We got
not
double
waste any more
kings.
time here. All in.
Man, that fast,
Don't worry,
huh?
sir. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Okay, it's a yes.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Pair of kings.
Very good, but not good enough.
Shit.
He's got 3 aces.
Yes, you little beauty.
Hard lines, Mr. Blythe. Mr. Callahan wins with an ace-high diamond flush.
God damn you!
Oh, really?
No offense.
A flush?
Well played, sir. Unlucky, Desmond.
Now, forgive my lack of discretion, but, where might I find this watch?
It's upstairs. Shall we go and have a look?
Why not?
Gentlemen.
I didn't catch that.
Please, cash these out for me.
I started last week.
Good. Sure. Perhaps you could escort us up to the office.
Yes, of course, sir.
Thank you.
Ponytail.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Come with me, sir.
He truly doesn't really look like a guard. But
You're having quite the night.
Yeah, so far.
I cannot believe someone gave a greaser a job.
wow.
We live in strange times.
Personally,
Madam.
I wouldn't trust one with a gun, but fear not. I've got my own little lawgiver right here.
Very good.
Next, we'll be hiring Negroes.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're going to like this watch, sir. I saw it earlier, and it really is a handsome piece. Foreign made, but you can't have everything.
Indeed.
Well, here we are.
See, that little bit of rhetoric fits in with the context of the game and where we're at. That made sense to
Just
me.
give me 1 second, sir.
Of course, take your time.
Boom.
Don't reach for that gun.
Take his gun, Arthur.
I guess you were right. Only an idiot would give a greaser a gun.
Idiot, huh?
That didn't work, huh? I got a shot off on him. I should have at least thrown his shot off.
Just give me 1 second, sir.
Of course, take your time. Don't reach for that gun.
Take his gun, Arthur.
Guess you were right. Only an idiot would give a greaser a gun. Idiot, huh?
All right, now they're gonna hear the gunshot.
Heard that. Quick, clear the safe. Let's get out of here.
No way nobody heard that.
View in here is looking pretty good.
How much is there?
Must be a few thousand plus the watch.
Nice. Now let's get out of
Okay,
here.
follow
Come on.
Javier.
Let's go meet the others.
Sure.
I reckon we've only got a few minutes to get out of here.
If we're lucky.
What I liked about that dialogue is it shows how different things were then. It's being talked about in the open, just sharing casually with a stranger. You know, gosh, look at this trash we're hiring.
I ain't too sure. This is what tends to happen when you leave Trelawney in charge of planning. Oh, garnish no meat. Probably involve us dressing up as dancing girls and carrying cannon off the side. Nice uniform, by the way.
Thanks. Give anyone a job these days. Anyway, we shouldn't give ourselves
He's
away
playing
till
into
we know
it.
we
That's
need
funny.
to. Maybe we could still blend into the crowd when it all goes crazy.
Which it surely will. To the bar, senor!
I hope you had fun, sir.
At the time of my life. You boys sure know how to put on a show.
That's wonderful. Look, there's your friend.
Sir, my friend is not a no-good cheat, and I beg you to take back the insinuation.
There he is.
Now, don't be a sore loser, friend.
There's something I don't like about the pair of you.
There's plenty I don't like about you, but I have the good manners to keep my mouth shut.
There he is! Shoot that man!
Okay, well,
We gotta get out of here!
here we go.
You're gonna die!
God, I'm in a terrible spot here.
What are we supposed to do now?
Well, you might not want to be in the field of fire. Just a thought.
Put the guns up.
We need to get out of here. I don't know. This ain't my show. Silly me. I clean forgot to bring my gun to
Arthur, come on! We gotta go!
Okay.
Damn it! We gotta
Where are they
go!
at?
Come on!
Out the side door, I take it. Yep.
Let's get out of here!
Precarious position. I'm not built for this.
Well, never a dull moment.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, how much did we get?
A few thousand, I think. Pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
And this watch, apparently it's worth a bunch. Swiss, a Reutlinger or something?
Nice watch. Yes, it's a Reutlinger, all right.
We'll give it back then. All right, come on, let's get out of here.
Cool, man. Your take 6,000, gang share 3,000. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. And save game. And overwrite here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we are at, look at that, 50.1%. That's a landmark moment for this playthrough series, guys. All right. The part about the women and the vote, which the context of this game brought up, that's why I was talking about it. Look, if I was king for a day, I wouldn't pull that trigger. It's just seems like too much. There's too much of a risk. I would want data. And so I'm looking to investigate, to come up with ways. I would try to put a think tank together to come up with ways of finding out the differences, if any, on gullibility factor. And I would want a way to simulate, just like we have video games that you can buy where you can simulate an alternative history. I would want a high level, lots of money put into it to make sure it went well, a high level simulation that would show the results of how policy would have changed throughout the decades in America if women were not voting. Is that a net positive or a net negative, or is it no difference? Right? And so I'm just inquisitive about it. I'm not at a point, in other words, where I think, oh, that's ridiculous. No, I'm not at that point. And if that offends you, you have the right to be offended, right? But neither am I at the point of this was a mistake. I don't know that. I would like to look into it. So there we go. A fine night of debauchery complete. We're at 50.1%. Guys, again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And that's the general audience. I say guys a lot, that I use it in the general term. I don't care if you're male, female, gay, Muslim, whatever, straight, Christian, whatever, wherever you're at and whatever your context is and wherever your background is, I hope that you have a good day and that you're overcoming the uphill climbs in your life. And I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.